Is this the whole thing?
Yes.
Well, it's not enough. And we're entitled to more information than this before jury selection. All right, I want you to find out the age. Would you write this down?
Oh, yes, sir.
I want you to find out the age, occupation, and marital status of all prospective jurors, especially the marital status of the women, including divorces. Now, I want complete information on place of birth and education. If they give you a hard time, tell them that this paper they sent over is incomplete, that there's going to be a delay in the jury selection unless they give me what I need, and they give it to me now.
I'll call the clerk right now.
Good.
Mr. Marlowe, Mr. Thorpe is here.
Ah, Roger. Roger, come on in. Get it for me this afternoon, Marcia.
I'll try.
No, don't try. Just get it. Getting the rundown on prospective jurors. Oh, what's up?
Ross, I can't go through with this.
Roger, you've got nothing to worry
Don't
about.
give me that! This town is out to get me. I don't have a chance in hell of being acquitted. I am going to prison.
Look, Roger, I've handled cases like this before, and I've always won.
That was in New York. You don't know this town. The people here resent me. They resent my success. I don't go to their damn church picnics like the Bowers do, and I don't live by their pious little rules. They'd like nothing better than to see me slapped in jail.
Look, if I thought you couldn't get a fair trial here, I'd have asked for a change of venue.
Hey, what about that? Why don't we do that?
No, I don't think so.
Well, why not?
No. We've got a lot of things going for us here. Now, just for starters, there's your first wife's deposition. That's going to mean a great deal, especially since she's known to be so close to the Bowers. And then when we can make of Holly's character. You know, I think that'll do more damage to her here than any place else.
Why?
Because she's so well thought of here. You see, she starts out looking like Snow White. And then the things that we can use against her will show people that she's not so pure after all. It'll be all downhill for her after that. Plus, I know how to pick a jury.
Ross, if you think you can find fair-minded people in Springfield, 12 of them, you are more of an optimist than I thought.
Well, I know whom to avoid. You know, you can lose a case before the jury's even been impaneled.
But you don't know how people are going to think. You can't read their minds. It's just guesswork, isn't it?
Oh, no. You get a feel for it after a while. Yeah, there are some people who would convict you before they've even heard a shred of evidence. It's an important part of my job to make damn sure that they're not impaneled. And there are certain groups of people that are better than others.
What kind of groups?
Well, for instance, I think we'd be a lot better off with men. Now, if I could get an all-male jury, I'd love it. Now, men will be much more inclined to put themselves in your shoes than women will be. Now, a man can imagine himself being falsely accused of rape.
Sure.
It's a generalization, of course, with exceptions, but I venture to say that men will be much more likely to sympathize with you and to see things your way.
Yeah, but you can't do it. I mean, you can't keep women off a jury, can you?
Well, no, probably not entirely, but the idea is to get as many men on as possible. And to make damn sure that the women we do accept are, well, the right type.
What type is that?
I'll say women over 40 who've never been married. You see, they'll be less likely to sympathize with Holly than younger women will be. They'll think she's damn lucky just to have a husband, any husband.
Thanks a lot.
Well, they'll think Holly's damn lucky just to be young. They'll be instinctively more hostile towards Holly than younger women would be. A younger woman would probably identify with Holly, probably bring up some women's lib point.
Sure.
Now, well, I guess what I'm saying is that there's no way to eliminate bias, and that any prospective juror is going to be predisposed in some way, but well, the idea is to make the jury selection work for you instead of against you.
Okay.
But the jury selection's my problem. Yours is to remember that you're innocent. Now, Roger, you've got to look innocent. I can't stress that enough. Now, you've got to remember that the jury will be looking at you not only during your own testimony, but during Holly's testimony, during everyone's testimony, during the confabs and the recesses and the meetings that we'll have with the judge. Now, what you look like, what you seem to be, will be just as important, probably more important, than the testimony itself. You bear that in mind. And remember that every day that you start out in court, remember that you love your wife, even now. And you love your daughter. And you're heartbroken that your wife is doing this to you, and you don't know why. Now, you don't know if she's mentally unbalanced or misled. You just don't know why she's doing this to you. All you know is that it's breaking your heart. Got it?
I think I can handle that.